Say, man, so earlier this morning I made a video about my testimony with my struggles with those dirty websites, sensual endeavors with women, and that green stuff. But I was using some language that TikTok don't like, or y'all know how TikTok is. So I feel like the video got like shadow banned, so I'm redoing it. But early this morning, woke up at 2:15, did my Friday run. I ran for 32 minutes, 27 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I was running at 3:30 in the morning, running laps around the gym, doing my thing. 3:30 in the morning and night. You feel me? And I talk about my struggles with my, the sins that I was indulging in willfully, and how my life really changed once I got that out. The Bible tells us to pluck our eye out, you know what I'm saying? If it's offending us, you know what I'm saying? And my representation of the eye was, the sensual websites, the sensual endeavors with women, dirty websites, and that green stuff. So if you come across a video to stop doing that willful sin, but get that out your mind. I was struggling and suffering for years until I finally was able to get it cleansed out my spirit through God. But you can't really do it without God. I know a lot of people in the world are trying to fight through addictions without God. And God it's possible to have some of that relieved. But for the most part, if you're the type of person who is chasing God's heart, but you're trying to fight without using God, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are blessed just because they're simply ignorant, and God knows that. You know what I'm saying? We can barely understand God's love, even though we close the door in his face all the time. So if you see this video, the reason why you're not living the life you want to live is because you're not honoring God, bro. Once you honor God, everything's going to fall in place, and things will start happening whether you like it or not, but it's for your greatest benefit. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't look at it through that lens, then you're gonna look at yourself. You're gonna be like, dang, I'm wasting so much time. I haven't indulged in those willful sins in about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? 2.5 years, and I am so blessed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just I believe it was 2 years. 2 years, yeah. But I'm just so blessed that I can look at life through this lens. Cause I remember those days where I felt like I wasn't gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And that's just living in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be like, dang, I'm really working off lost time. I've wasted so much time, so many years doing the things that I'm doing now I could have been done, you know what I'm saying? But also, we all know God's timing is never wrong. We know that. But in reality, when you still look at it, it's like, dang, like, all I had to do is just pluck my eye out. All I had to do was cut my arm off, you know what I'm saying? And look at the life I live now. My life has done a complete 180, you know what I'm saying? And the life that I'm living now I never thought it would be like this. I thought I was going to limit my willful sin, but no, I actually cut it out, and I don't even desire it no more. So if you come across a video, don't be the person that wants to wait until you're being a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Just do it now, and do the hard things now. Fall in love with doing the hard things, and make God proud. Because if you're the person that has a calling to wake up, but you're not doing what it needs to wake up, then you're going to be punished. And that's not a good life to live, you know what I'm saying? So stop being scared, kill the beta, destroy the beta, and just be that person.